What is up, guys? This is Renzi coming at you again with another video. This video here today, I want to talk about what is League of Legends. Now, everybody, well, I hope everybody kind of knows what League of Legends is. One of my favorite games of all time. It is a 5v5 MOBA. Where pretty much five people are against another five people, and you guys have to pretty much destroy each other's towers and kill their base, and that will win you the game. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm playing a character by the name of Vi. I uploaded a video of her recently. You'd see her right here at the bottom left under my name, TWTV Renzi83. That is my username. Um, and what I'm doing, I am a jungler. I have Smite and Flash, which are two summoner spells that you get in this game. And what summoner spells are, they are spells that you being the player, they call you the summoner, and those are spells that you get to cast for your character in the game. And as a jungler, it is essential that you need Smite because Smite is pretty much your go-to to clear minion camps and jungle camps, stuff like that. And once the game loads up, you'll see shortly. So this is where you start. We're currently on the red side of the map, which is the top side. Blue side is the bottom, and you start here with the shop. You normally want to start off with your machete, your fillable potion, and your set of trinket wards. So what you want to do, always want to come out and scout. I notice in lower elo, bronze and silver, and even sometimes in gold, no one goes out and looks up, scouting and trying to see if people are coming. That's normally how people invade, and you end up getting killed. So my Thresh here, he wants to invade, so we're gonna go in and check it out. And he gets a great hook right there on Varus, and Rakan knocks us up, and that Varus is almost dead, but he gets away. So we're gonna back off here and reset. Now the minions spawn at a certain time, which they just did now, a minute and 5. I'm gonna go to my jungle camp, which I'm gonna go start at red this game. You get two buffs as a jungler. You get red buff and you get blue buff. The red buff is more physical based. It's better for physical damage champions to kill it, whereas blue is more magic based. So you're gonna see me kill this here with my top laner. He's helping me out here. This is what we call a leash. Leashes is pretty much necessary now in the game. You can still do it by yourself. You don't really need one, but it does help because you don't lose as much HP fighting the mob that whole time, you know? So I'm going to go here, clear my wolves, and get some more EXP. I keep looking down at the river because there's a mob there called a Scuttle Crab, which League of Legends just buffed it. They're always coming out with a patch every 2 weeks, which is kind of good because it keeps the game interesting. All the changes and whatnot. And what it does is it gives you increased EXP when you kill it, and it gives you a lot of gold, and it also gives you some health. So it's good. The enemy jungler actually went to my buff that I already cleared. He was trying to kill me there, but I outsmarted him like I normally do. And so I'm going to kill the Scuttle now, so that way I can get some of that increased EXP. And then I'm going to head up to my blue buff. Yeah, he's a little tough. In order to kill that thing, you gotta like stun it or knock it up. They're normally a little tough. So he's ganking top lane. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna go to their bottom red jungle camp and take it for myself because he didn't do it. He started at his top side and proceeded to try to kill me, but I wasn't there because I did mine. And so he said, okay, well, I'm just going to go top and gank, which failed because my guy up there lived. So I ended up taking his red camp. I hit level 3, which is crucial because I get one of each skill, which is necessary for Vi. And I got to go ahead and do my blue buff here. Now, the cool thing about blue buff is that it gives you increased mana regen. So you really never run out of mana when you have it. It also gives you increased cooldown reduction which what cooldown reduction does, it reduces the cooldown on your skills. Hey, go figure. So yeah, I'm killing Gromp here, which is the giant frog. It looks like it's kicking my ass, but I got it under control. I'm looking at bot lane because they're getting ganked right now by Shaco, and he ends up killing the 80 carry, so that sucks. Ended up going in river. Gonna make a play mid. Talia looks like she's open. Alright, now I'm gonna charge up the Q here. And bam, she flashes. So that's good. I could have flashed and Q'd her there and got the kill. But she could have flashed after I got the Q off, which I would probably still wouldn't have got that kill. Not knowing, if Swain would be able to back me up or not. Because that's the thing with solo queue. You don't know what your teammates are gonna do. So I ended up just killing Raptors. You know, knowing that she blew her flash, it's very beneficial because I get to go regank her and kill her again. Looks like we're having a fight here. They kill Swain, and I get to kill on Shaco. I'm gonna follow up trying to kill Talia, but bot lane is coming. That's those question mark pings you see in the mini map. So I ended up just going the other way. There's no point in trying to fight that. Could end up getting killed. So I hit that plant there. That's a vision plant. It's called, well, I think it's called a clairvoyance plant. And what it does is you hit it and it gives you vision for the area and the direction of which you hit it. It's pretty good. It's able to show you pretty much everything there. Wards, if they're hidden. Champions, if they're invisible. If they're just sitting there in the bush. Shows you all that. Which is, that's pretty crucial because in League of Legends, vision is key. That's why you always see me placing wards down. So I go back, I'm going to finish my jungle item, get the red jungle item. Now there's a difference, there's a red one and there's a blue one. Now the red one is called the skirmishers. The reason for that is because you pretty much use it for dueling. It gives you increased damage towards a person. You also take 20%, I believe, less damage when they attack you. And you also put a dot. And what that dot does, it's like a true damage over time. And what a dot is called damage over time. And so it applies that to that person that you hit, you put it on them. But the thing is, you have to get an auto attack off. So I end up getting the Scuttle, which is good. Gives me a good experience boost. And I'm going to head up top to try to get a gank off here on this character called Ornn, this big guy. Now he's very tanky. It is a tough fight. And let's see if I come out on top of it. So you see I hit my red smite there, get that dot on him, and I'm going at him. And even then, like how low he was at the start of that fight, he still almost kills me, as you can see. But I end up getting the kill. That's one very strong top lane champion, Ornn. If you guys ever play top lane, I suggest you try to learn him because he's pretty good. He has a lot of CC and stuff. So I'm gonna go to my red and check and see if it's there. And it is, so I'm going to do it. I put a ward in the bush because you never know if the enemy jungler is there. He's Shaco, and what Shaco can do is leave boxes there. And what those boxes do is that they can produce a fear on you. And if I were to get feared and he's there, it could be very messy, especially with me not being at full health and not having flash up. So I'm going to sit here and see if I can get a gank off. Which he does walk up, so I get my Q off and get my ult off. Perfect, and that is a pretty clean gank right there, if I do say so. So you want to make sure, as a jungler, you keep your farm up. You always want to be doing something. You never want to sit there and be complacent. That's the worst thing you could do as a jungler, because doing that pretty much gets you nowhere. You're producing no gold, you're not doing anything to help your team, and yeah. So I finished my jungle item. I have the warrior enchantment, and what that does is it gives me 60 attack damage. Also gives me 10% cooldown reduction, which is very beneficial for Vi. It's usually a go-to because of her abilities having attack ratios, which are very, very good for her. So I'm just gonna clear my bottom jungle here, do my wolves, and it'll after this I'm gonna do blue buff, so that way I can get that increased mana regeneration, increased CDR. On my bot lane, they're doing no, not too hot. It's kind of even. I know my top lane isn't doing too well. A tank versus kind of a fighter like Tryndamere, it doesn't really bode well until late game. And that's the thing with League of Legends. A lot of characters, you have some that are good early, you have some that are good during the middle of the game, and you have some that excel during the late game. And Tryndamere is one of those. So they get a gank off on bot lane. They almost kill Caitlyn, but we're able to get a kill off there on Talia. My support gets a great hook onto her under the turret. And my mid laner is down there. It's Swain. He gets another kill on for Thresh on Rakan. And they bust their summoners. So they hit his flash, and the Shaco got away, which is awesome. So we're backing out here. Swain gets away, and I get away as well. Now, we're backing off here. What you're going to see is the Shaco, he gets a little greedy, and he tries to make a play there. But what he's going to do is he's going to hit a trap, which he just did there, and my Caitlyn was able to kill him. So yeah, everything's looking good now. Got some good plays off. Their jungler is dead, so I say, okay, well, I'm going to take Dragon. And what Dragon is a global objective. 5 is supposed to spawn throughout the game. Now, depending on the time during the game, you might have fewer dragons spawn, because at a certain time, an Elder Drake spawns. Now, what that one is, that one's an Ocean Drake. You saw the little water symbol by it. And what that does is it gives me health and mana over time. And that's very beneficial as a jungler and as a team, because while you're not fighting, you pretty much are healing passively. So we missed that hook there. No biggie. You know, it was just to see if we can make a play. I'm going to head up top and see if I can get a play off on Ornn. He's kind of half health with no mana. And my top laner has been getting beaten to a bolt. It looks like he backs off. Oh no, he's still there. Perfect. Alright, so we got Thresh there. Oh, he has a ward there, yeah. So he saw us coming. And that's the thing about wards, guys. Wards are everything in this game. If you're not placing wards down, you're not going to win the game. Point plain and simple. The more vision you have, the better knowledge you have. And the better knowledge you have, the better decision making you have at the game. So I'm killing Krugs here. That's what these little stone golems are. Gonna go down here and get my raptors done, since nothing's really happening on the map. Their jungler is nowhere to be seen. He's not trying to make any plays, and everybody's kind of pushed up. And I'm too far from bot lane to do anything. So going around here, there's a pink ward in this bush here. So you see a little pink eye over it. So there's no enemy wards in there. So we're gonna see if we can chase her down. I know Shaco's bot lane, and I want to see if what they're gonna do. So I'm gonna see if I can try to get some vision there and see. By walking in this bush here. Okay, so Talia's still mid. Oh, she's right there. Alright. So what she did there was with Vi's ult, I'm able to chase you and do a kind of like an uppercut. Kind of like Street Fighter or something like that. And knock you down back into the ground. But she flashed under turret, and I had to blow my flash, otherwise I would have died. And that's one of the it's kind of one of the bad things about ulting someone like that. It's because you can put yourself in a bad position, which could have got me killed. But we ended up getting away because I had a summoner spell called Flash available. And with flashes, Flash is pretty much like a mini teleport. Like you blink from point A to point B, and you can only do it from a certain amount of distance. Nothing too huge, but it can save your life. So we're gonna lose top turret here. And what League of Legends has is a mechanic called first turret blood, where if you destroy the first turret, you get more gold, and you see he got a bonus of 300 gold there, which kind of sucks, but we are up in kills, so we should be able to bounce back off that. as long as we, get a turret in return. So I'm going to try to go top and make a gank available. Shaco's there, and I saw him. He put a box in that bush, but he's taken off, and so is the enemy jungler. So I'm just going to back off here. I'm going to check and see if we can do Herald. Yeah. So there's no vision. Oh, there he goes. Okay, what are you doing, you little sneaky clown? Alright, he's not trying anything. So I know bot lane's about to get ganked, so I'm sending some pings their way. Tell them to back up, and they just get out of there, which is perfect. Ooh, he gets a nice hook off. We can actually turn that fight around. Ooh, nice. And they actually killed the mid laner who tried to gank. We killed their support right here, because I'm going to ult him, and the AD carry just died. Perfect. Bam. And there you go. Now the good thing about Vi's ultimate is that once it's locked on you, you can't pretty much get away. The only way you can get away from it is if you make yourself untargetable by using an item called Zonia's or a stopwatch, or if your character has an ability that makes you untargetable. So yeah, we got the turret for that. When you kill a turret in the game, everyone gets part of that gold. If you kill it yourself, you get a little bit of bonus. But if the minions kill it, then that gold is spread throughout everyone else. So I'm going to go up here, do blue. I'm kind of ahead. I have 4 kills and 1 assist. Haven't died yet, which is pretty good. You don't want to die, but you also don't want to set yourself up to be what is known as a KDA player, which is you just play safe and you don't really take risky plays, Where me personally, I like to make risky plays because I believe in, high risk, high reward, So going to the river, Scuttle's about to spawn soon. You can tell by the icon on the minimap. The minimap is kind of small. You can't really make it as big as you want, but at the same time, you have to also keep an eye on it at all times. So my team is having a hard fight there. Warren checks me out, so I'm just going to try to get out of there. Now that was a bad fight for us. We ended up giving away 3 kills, and one of them had a bounty, so they ended up giving 500 gold for one of those kills. Every time you get a kill, it's 300 gold. The first blood kill is always 400. So yeah, they just got a good flux of gold on some of their characters. So I'm just gonna kill this wave here. Kill this this big guy here. There's an item called Banner of Command. What it does is soups up one of your minions, makes them a lot stronger, so they can push the lane better. And pretty much that's what they did there. And so I just took that out with the help of my AD carry. So there was a ward there that he found. I was trying to kill it, but he walked away. Because he was trying to rush over here to help kill them doing dragon. So we ended up killing their jungler here, killing their AD carry, and the support got away. It sucks because they got the dragon. You want to try to get as much objectives as you can as a jungler, as a team. But sometimes it is what it is. You can't be there at all times. Sometimes you have bad positioning, or you guys pushed hard, a couple towers and you had to back, and things happen like that. So I ended up getting this mid tower here. Pretty simple. Their top lane is missing. Their whole team is missing, really. And I have a lot of gold, so I should be trying to back right now. That way I can spend that. You don't want to sit there and oh, that's mean, guy. You don't want to sit there and have too much gold sitting in your inventory. It's never a good thing. And I think I'm in a bad position here. Yeah, it's gonna suck. Just a second late on that Thresh shield, and I would have been able to grab that. So that's my first death. It sucks. I gave up a 625 bounty, which isn't that good. But hey, it had to happen eventually, right? So I'm gonna sit here and buy a Phage. And I'm pretty much heading towards getting a Trinity Force. Trinity Force is essential on Vi. It gives you a lot of movement speed, attack speed, and it gives you increased damage on your auto attacks as well for your E proc. So I'm gonna go ahead and head to my red buff as well as Herald. Looks like my top laner is in a tight spot. I don't think it was worth it trying to do all that just to get a blue buff, because he could end up dying for it. But he gets away here, which is pretty good. So I'm just going to take this. The good thing about red buff as well is that it leaves a dot on the enemy, and by leaving a dot on the enemy, sometimes they think they got away with 10 HP, and that dot ticks down and they die. And it's very good, and also gives you increased health regen as well when you're out of combat, which is always beneficial. So what this little guy here is, this is Rift Herald, and what Rift Herald does is pretty much if you kill it in time, it'll leave a little eye for you to grab, and what you can do is you can summon him in the lane. And what he does, he likes to kill minions and take down towers. And he does a heck ton of damage to towers, guys. So, if you're jungling, if you're top lane, mid lane, bottom lane, doesn't matter where, I always want to be like, hey, let's see if we can try to get Rift Herald this time. So we get a good fight off here top. Thresh gets a great hook and a good lantern. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and back off here because they're actually headed up here. I saw with the wards we had in River and the Scuttle Crab that Ornn and the 80 carry Varus was heading up there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some raptors, kill them, get some gold, and pretty much just work my way towards finishing my Trinity Force. Pretty much you just want to try and get as much gold as you can, as much kills as you can, as much objectives as you can, because all that just pretty much equals to you being stronger, you and your team, and you being able to carry your team to victory. So going ahead over here, kill some wolves, just farm up. Baron has spawned. It's a giant purple monster. Is I guess the best way I can explain it. It spawns at 20 minutes in every game. And what it does is it does a lot of damage, but if you were to kill it, it gives you a buff. It gives all your teammates a buff. That's alive, of course. And what that buff does is it amplifies you, gives you more damage, more attack ability power for your magic spells, and it also gives your minions a buff, makes them faster, stronger, so it actually helps your team push waves. So my Tryndamere was able to kill their mid laner by himself, which is pretty good. So now we're going to try to get a push off here mid. Looks like my team wants to fight. I want to go ahead and split top and try to push with the Rift Herald. Because we have two turrets up there in top lane. And I figured if I can try to get those two towers, we can get a lot of gold off that and a lot of pressure on the map as well. Losing a tower, it hurts because you lose vision of that area, and also you're giving the enemy more gold. So I'm going to summon it right here. I see Shaco mid, and plus my top laner, he's in bot right now, and he's pushing. So I figure, okay, this is the best time to go ahead and summon this Rift Herald. So all of them, it looks like they're head and bot lane to try to kill this guy. My team says they want to do Baron. If they're all bot, I say, yeah, sure, why not? They just got vision on it. They used a ward that you can spawn when you're really far away from the location. So what I try to do is I try to go ahead and kill the enemy jungle. And I ult him, but it doesn't go off because he canceled it. So we ended up killing each other. The 80 carry actually got the kill on me. And we ended up backing out here. Probably should have just stuck with Rift Herald top lane, but he ends up getting that second tower. Second tower is about to go, and it's a very close fight here. A lot of us die, but we ended up coming out, I'd say, on top. We lose one more champion, but we did get those two top turrets, which gave us a lot of gold. So with Tryndamere pushing bot as well, he actually got that bottom turret. So we ended up getting 3 turrets in that trade, which is very, very good. So I'm going to finish my boots here. I'm looking to see what they have. So you know what? They have a lot of CC. They have some magic users. So I'm going to build Mercury Treads. And what those do is it increases the tenacity that I have. So I'm not able to get stunned and chain CC that much. Which is crowd control, if you guys didn't know what CC was. And going to go ahead and start building towards my stairs. So I'm going to go ahead and push this wave mid. and see if we can get this dragon bot lane right quick. It looks like it's a free drag. I'm pretty strong. I believe I can solo anybody on their team. And my team gets that, so it's pretty good. They pinged me not to go in there. I wasn't going to go in. I was just scaring them off. So, yeah, I'm going to take these Raptors here. Looks like they cleared the vision in Baron, which isn't good. You kind of always want to have vision on Baron just in case they try to, sneak it, which a lot of people try to do. So it looks like we're going to fight here. It's not a good fight. It's a 3-on-3 for now, but we don't know where they are, and more of them are coming. But we also don't have the rest of our team. So we kill them. Bam, look at that. I'm telling you guys, Vi does a lot of damage. Don't think she's weak. She's not. So we lose 3. They lose 2. We kill this guy here. I'm going to see if I can try to get out of here. Nope, she ends up getting me. So yeah, we ended up going 4 for 3. Still not a good trade. Had some people in bad positioning. The fact that I was able to go in and do that much to their backline and still be one of the last ones to die kind of shows the positioning that some of my people were in. So I go ahead and buy some bits and pieces. I see I still need 400 gold for a Sterak's Gauge, so I just waited out. Now what they could be doing Baron, or they could be backing. I don't think they're doing Baron because their tank is dead, and Baron does a lot of damage. That's why it's always good to have a lot of your team there, so that way you guys can tank that damage equally. So we're going to go ahead, run it down mid, and not feed, of course. Just going to go ahead and push. I want to go grab red right quick. You always want to grab your buffs as soon as they spawn. You never want to have them linger, because it's like, why waste it, Just going to go ahead, kill that. Takes 2 seconds. And my AD carry gets caught out in mid by their jungler. Their jungler, he's playing kind of an assassin, where he sneaks up on you with his invisibility, and is able to do a lot of damage to you in a very quick time. And when you're playing an AD carry like Caitlyn, you're kind of susceptible to that. So they're trying to start Baron now. I'm not sure as to why. Our AD carry is the only one that's dead, but we can still do a lot to them. So I end up ulting right there to do a lot of damage to them. It looks like they're gonna back off. They can't do it. A lot of their carries took a lot of damage, which is good. So they're gonna try to get some vision on the Baron because they're still trying to do it. And ooh, a nice hook off on them, Thresh. Nice hook. So Thresh flashes in to get his ult off, and Tryndamere goes in to clean up, along with Swain. And they get a double kill there, which is very, very good. They also get that scuttle, so we have some vision in front of Baron. And they definitely stop them from doing that, which is very, very good. So my Caitlyn is back in mid lane. I'm able to get my Sterak's Gauge, which is a very crucial item on Vi. Since you're always going in and fighting, what Sterak's Gauge is going to do is going to give me an extra shield with some extra HP. And that's always crucial. It sucks that my Tryndamere died there, but he'll be back not too long. He's only dead for about 40 more seconds. And when their top laner is still dead for about 12, so we'll be fine. Just gonna clear my jungle here. Like I said, try to get us some gold. You never want to have your camp sitting up there. You always want to be doing something as a jungler. Just gonna head down here, get my AD carry some backup, see if anybody's trying to sneak up on her. Because if they are, I can pretty much solo them myself. So she backs off. I say, okay, let me just head out since that's Aaliyah. Stop pushing. If she was gonna keep pushing, I was gonna kill her since I have my ulti up. So I leave a ward there just to leave some vision just in case, and I'm gonna make my way mid lane. Looks like they're trying to fight my Swain. Orin just popped his ulti, and we're gonna back him up right now. This is a good fight because we're closing in on them at all sides, and they just used a lot to kill my AD carry, and bam, I just killed theirs, and boom, look at all the AoE guys. Ooh, my god. Yeah, now they're just trying to run. That sucks for them. And we get an ace on them. Nice. Swain even gets a triple kill. So we're gonna start heading to Baron and get that Baron buff I was telling you about. It sucks that our AD carry's dead, that she can't get it, but with the rest of us alive, it's better to just get on the rest of us. because we want to leave it up just in case they get it off a bad fight that we have. So we go and we kill it here. It's very tanky. It has a lot of health, so you want to make sure you guys have some damage when you're doing it. You don't want to have tanks just sitting on there not doing anything. So we end up getting Baron, which is very good. I'm gonna try to clear up their jungle camps that they have here, but it looks like they don't have any. His blue is about to spawn up soon, that I know. So I'm gonna wait around for that. Give it a couple seconds, and there it goes. Perfect. Good thing about taking the enemy's buffs is that they can't use it on their own characters. So it's kind of giving you a benefit, you know? And that's the thing. Like I said, you want the most benefits as you can. And what I'm going to build now is next is Youmuu's Ghostblade. It's a kind of like an assassin item. It gives you more movement speed when you activate it. And I like that because it gives you pretty much movement speed while you're using your Q. Because when Vi uses her Q, it kind of slows her down. So Tryndamere is fighting up here. He should be able to win that fight because he's level 17 and the Ornn is level 15. And they have a very bad fight here, but since I'm here, I'm able to help clean up. Alright, got a double kill here. And I'm gonna flash and kill this guy if he's still there. No, he's not there. Okay. So my Tryndamere is pushing top. He was able to kill Ornn by himself, like I said. I mean, it's 30 minutes in. He should be able to do it. That's what Tryndamere does. And I'm going to go ahead and push his mid tower while he's pushing that top lane inhibitor. Alright, so we get that. Push an inhibitor. Probably just end the game here since they have some timers on them. But it will be kind of close. Oh man, if my Caitlyn didn't die there, probably would have stuck it around to see if we can end the game. Better to play it safe than sorry. So we're just going to back up here. I want to go get their red buff if it's up, which it should be. That's the thing about Rakan, you can't kill him. That's their support, he's very tanky. I'm going to just back off here. There's no point in trying to fight that. Use the blast cone, which is a little plant there. And kill another ocean drake, so that way we have some more sustain. And my buddy Thresher is helping me out there. Perfect. So I'm sitting at like almost 2k gold. Don't really have much else to buy. I can buy one more item, and I'll be full items. You can only get 6 items on League of Legends plus your ward, so I guess 7 in total. Clear my wolves, and go do red. Actually, I'm gonna give red buff to Caitlyn. Unless she doesn't want it, then I'll just take it myself. Ooh, someone took my raptors. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell my refillable potion since it's late game. I don't need it anymore. And I'll get a BF sword, and I'm gonna get a potion that increases my damage. And yeah, we're just all gonna go and head down mid lane and transition to bottom lane because we already have their mid lane pushing as well as our top since we have their inhibitors down. And what happens when you kill their inhibitor, you get a super minion for each of the lanes that you kill the inhibitor for. So mid and top have that super minion going. And Thresh gets a good hook off here on their mid laner. And he pops his ulti. I got hit by a Shaco Fear Box. That sucks. Cancel my Q. But we're fighting really good here, guys. I go ahead and ult the Taliyah. And bam. And it looks like it's game. Get an ace off. They have nothing there to defend their turrets, and we go ahead and we clean this up here, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much League of Legends in the whole, you know. It's a very fun game. It's been out for a long time, a lot of patches, and yeah, guys, if you haven't played it by now, you might want to start playing it now. Well, thanks for watching the video, guys. I appreciate you for everything. Subscribe if you like it, hit that like button, and check out for more videos on our What Is series.